Question number 6. Medicine capsule is in the shape of a cylinder. A capsule you must have seen, and those are mostly in the shape of cylinder with two hemispheres stuck to each of its ends. No, not what is the meaning of this? Two hemispheres stuck to each of its end. Two hemispheres are attached to one cylindrical capsule. Capsule is actually in cylindrical shape, if you can see here. Like this. The capsule is like this. But to close it, two hemispherical ends are attached on both of its sides. Next is length of entire capsule is 14 mm. Full length of this capsule is given to you, that is 14 mm. And diameter of capsule is 5 mm. Diameter of full capsule is also given to you. Now if you see here, if I cut these two hemispherical ends from both of its ends, if I am cutting this, then what shape will be remaining? I will be left with one cylinder of this much size. Then if I am cutting this two hemispheres from both the ends of this capsule, a cylinder will be left of this much length. Then what about these two hemispherical ends? If I am taking these hemispherical ends also out, suppose I have taken both the ends out, okay, and if I am trying to join it, both hemispherical ends, then what shape it will take? It will be a complete sphere. So when I am cutting this capsule in three parts, I am taking this cylinder out, then I am taking these hemispherical ends also out, and when I join these hemispherical ends, a complete sphere is formed. So let us discuss how much are the lengths of these parts. When one cylinder is taken out, you have taken this cylinder out, these hemispherical ends are gone now. You are given that this full length, this diameter is 5 mm. If you see here, 5 mm is for this capsule, okay. Same will be the diameter for this hemisphere. Same will be the diameter for this side hemisphere also, okay. If this full length is 5 mm, that means diameter of this hemisphere is 5 mm, then if I am taking half of it, that will show its radius. So 5 by 2 will be the radius for this hemisphere. This hemisphere is of radius 5 by 2. This much is radius, and if I am joining its center to the circumference of this hemisphere, then this will also represent 5 by 2 because this length is also radius. These all parts are radii. So if I am joining the center to the circumference, that will also represent a radius. Same way on this side, full length is 5. If I am taking half of it, that will represent radius. And when I am joining this center to the circumference, that will also represent radius. So here also this radius is 5 by 2. So what I have got? I have got that radius here and here on both the sides is 5 by 2. If I talk about the length of full capsule, this is 14. Okay, now I am taking this out. Out of 14, I am cutting 5 by 2 from this side, and here also I am cutting 5 by 2 from this side. When I am taking 5 by 2 and 5 by 2 out from this capsule, a cylinder is left, and that will be having this height as 14 minus 5 by 2 and 5 by 2. So 14 minus 5 by 2 and 5 by 2, when I will subtract both the radii from these ends, what I will be left with? I will be having the height of this cylinder. I will be having this much height, and you see 5 by 2 and 5 by 2 will make a complete 5. So it is 9. So I am having 9 as the height for this cylinder. Now what about the radius of this cylinder? As you know, this is the diameter for capsule. Same is the diameter for hemisphere. Same is the diameter for cylinder also. So this full length is 5. Then radius is 5 by 2. So I have got that radius for cylinder is 5 by 2 and height for cylinder is 9. Now let us talk about this sphere. When we are taking these two hemispherical ends, a sphere is formed. Now we need its radius. As the full length is 5, that means this much is 5, and I need radius, that will be 5 by 2. So I have got the radius for sphere as 5 by 2. Now I need surface area of the full figure. Now if you see, if I am going to paint this, suppose whenever we are talking about surface area, it is the part where you can touch the given figure. Now if I am going to touch this figure, this entire capsule, where I can just touch its curved surface area of the cylinder. I can't touch its circular ends. Circular ends cannot be touched because these are covered with hemispheres. Okay, so what thing I can touch of this capsule? I can touch just this round portion, just the curved surface area of this, like this portion only I can touch. I can't touch this side because hemispheres are joined. So whenever we are talking about surface area, we have to think like which part we can color or which part we can touch. So I am touching only the curved part of this cylinder. So I will be taking curved surface area for the cylinder. I will not take total surface area because these two ends are covered with the hemispheres. Now when I am touching these two portions, that means again I am touching the surface area of these two hemispheres. That means I am touching the complete surface area. When I touch from this side, I am touching the half of sphere, and when I am touching from this side, I am again touching the half of sphere. So I will be taking full surface area of this sphere. Okay, half from this side, half from this side. So it will form a complete surface area of the sphere. So two things I will be taking: surface area, curved surface area. It is about cylinder. Okay, and second is I am taking about sphere, that is total surface area, and that is for sphere. So two things when I will take and I will add, then I will get the surface area of complete capsule. So surface area of capsule is equal to curved surface area of cylinder and total surface area of sphere. Now what is the curved surface area of cylinder? You know, that is 2 pi RH. And what is total surface area of sphere? That is 4 pi r square. Now let us see, r in both the cases is same or not. Here let us see, r for cylinder is 5 by 2, r for sphere is also 5 by 2. So r in both the cases is representing the same value. R is 5 by 2 here and 5 by 2 here also. So I can take this r also out. I am taking some things common to make the calculation easy. I will take this r out, I will take pi out, I will take 2 out. Now which things are remaining here? See, 2 is out, pi is out, r is out. We are remaining with h. From the second part, pi is out, 1 r is out, 1 r is remaining. And out of 4 I have taken 2. 2 cross 2 is 4, so it is 2r. Now it is 2, 22 by 7. R has value 5 by 2. What is h? It is 9. What is 2r? 2r means diameter. 2 times 5 by 2. That will be a complete 5. So it will be 2, 5 by 2, 9 plus 2 will be cancelled. It will be 5. Again, let us solve it. It will be 2, 22 by 7, 5 by 2 and 14. So it is 220. Now it is in mm. You are given that unit is mm. So you will write mm square, millimeter square. So what we have done? We have cut these two portions, two hemispherical ends from both the sides. We have kept it separate. And what is the shape that is remaining? That is a cylinder. Then we have get that how much is the height for this cylinder. When we are taking this r by 2, r and r from both the sides, I am taking radius out. I am left with one diameter. One diameter is out. So the remaining part will be 14 minus 5. That will be 9. And radius will be same for cylinder also, and radius will be same for sphere also. When I am joining these two hemispherical ends, I am getting one sphere. So I have taken curved surface area for this, as I can touch only the outer portion of this this cylinder, I can't touch these circular ends. So I am taking 2 pi RH, that means curved surface area of cylinder. And why I am taking total surface area? Because when I am joining two hemispherical ends, a complete sphere is formed. Therefore, I am taking the total surface area for this sphere.